Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial, and today's look is pretty much just a colorful smoky eye. I used a few different shades, and most of them, with the exception with a few MAC shadows, most of the look is done with Glamour Eyes shadows. They post something on Twitter if anybody wants to do kind of a review or whatnot, to send them an email and they will let us know if they can send me stuff or whatever. So I sent them an email and they were so nice to send me some of their shadows from their new collection, from the Big Cities collection. So I just want to say thank you to Glamour Eyes. So they sent me these four. There is Philadelphia, which is kind of a red, Seattle, which is a bluish gray, Pittsburgh, which is kind of like a olive greenish color, and then Miami, which is a yellow. And so I actually use every single one of these shadows in this look, including Philadelphia, which is for the lip. So in this tutorial, I will show you how to take an eyeshadow pigment and turn it into a lip color. So if you're interested in learning how to get this look, just keep watching. Alright, so first you're going to want to apply a primer to your eyelids, and today I use my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. So then the first color we're going to be using is actually a yellow pigment, and this is from Glamour Eyes. And if you haven't heard of them, you can check them out at glamourdolleyes.com. And this is from their Big Cities collection, and this is the color Miami. So I was debating whether to apply this wet or with a yellow base, so I went ahead and just used a yellow base because the yellow base I'm going to be using is NYX Jumbo Pencil in yellow. And I think I've only used this once, if at all, and so I really want to get some use out of this, so I decided I would just use it. I'd apply this eyeshadow using a yellow base instead of wet. It's completely up to you what you would want to do. My dogs are going crazy. Anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and take this, and I'm just going to pull on my eyelid a little bit. I'm just going to apply a thin layer all the way up to the crease. Kind of tap along the way just to kind of set it in there and blend it as well. And then I'm just going to work my finger above it to blend out the edges. So now I'm going to take that yellow pigment from Glamour Eyes called Miami, and just with a flat eyeshadow brush like this, I'm just going to pick some of that up and then just press it onto that yellow base. The next I'm using another pigment from Glamour Eyes. This one is called Pittsburgh. This is also from their Big Cities collection, and it's kind of just an olive green type of color with a little bit of shimmer in it. So I'm just going to apply it using my Urban Decay crease brush. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that, and then I'm just going to hold back my eye a little bit and then just add this into the crease. So just using windshield wiper motions, just going back and forth to kind of blend it as you're applying it. And then I'm just going to take another kind of fluffy crease brush. This one's from Eco Tools. I'm just going to use that to blend out the edges of that. Then I'm going to go in using another NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and this is their white one called Milk. And I'm just going to apply that into the inner corner and kind of blend it or drag it up a little bit, just like that. I'm just going to take my ring finger and blend that out. And I'm also going to take that along the lower lash line as well. And we'll be applying color there later. I'm just going to do that now since I have this pencil out. Next I'm using another Glamour Eyes pigment, and this is in Seattle, which is also from their Big Cities collection, and this is kind of just like a bluish gray kind of color. So I'm going to go ahead and take that, and I'm going to apply it with a kind of tapered or pointed crease brush. And this is actually by Smashbox, and it's called their Travel Definer brush. So just going into that Seattle color, picking up a little bit of that, and I'm just going to apply it into my inner corner and then drag it up. And this will just serve as where you would normally put the highlight, but we're just going to add more of a color there. It's still going to be a little bit brightening because it's a light color, but it's just a little bit more fun than a normal highlight because we're going to add a little bit of blue color to it. So next I'm going to go into a MAC eyeshadow, and this is Shadowy Lady. It's just a matte, really dark purple. And to apply that, I'm going to be using just a pencil brush like this, and just slightly put that into the crease just to define our crease a little bit more. Then I'm going to go back into that Pittsburgh color, which was the color we put into the crease that was by Glamour Eyes. And I'm going to go back into that Urban Decay crease brush, picking up a little bit of that. and then just add that back into the crease, because we still want to be able to see this color. We're just going to take our blending brush again and just blend that out again. Next I'm going to take a MAC eyeshadow in Shroom and just a fluffy shader brush, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that as my highlight. I'm just going to add that below the brow and blend down just a little bit. Then next I'm just going to take a black pencil liner, and this is just a little one from Sephora. And this is like Sephora's brand. So I'm going to go ahead and tightline real quick. So I went ahead and added a little bit along my lower lash line, just about half the way in, and blended it with my finger. Next I'm going to go back in with that yellow pigment called Miami, and just with a small brush like this, I'm going to pick up some of that color and then just add it along the lower lash line, about the inner half. And then for the other half, I'm just going to go in with MAC Shadowy Lady, and using the same brush, just apply that along the bottom lash line. Next I'm just going to go in with my black gel liner, and this is Bobbi Brown's Longwear Gel Liner in black ink, and I'm just going to apply it with my my MAC 266 brush, which is just an angled brush. So apply it along the lash line, and I'm just going to create kind of a wing at the end, just a little tiny wing, nothing too dramatic. So that's it for the eyes. I went ahead and curled my lashes and then added a couple coats of mascara, which was Maybelline the Falsies mascara. And so next we're going to go ahead and do the cheeks. I already did this side of my face, so I'm going to complete it by doing this side. First I'm going to be using Sephora's bronzer in Bora Bora, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that with just an angled brush like this. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that. Just do a little bit of cheek contouring because I have kind of a chubby face. So I want to make sure that's well blended. And then next for cheeks, I'm going to be using a MAC Mineralized blush in the color Gentle. So it looks like that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and apply it with an Urban Decay blush brush. I'm just going to apply it to the apples of my cheeks. And then last for highlight, I'm going to be using MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. I'm going to go ahead and apply that with my MAC 188. Pick up a little bit of that and add it to the top of your cheeks. And last is lips. I'm actually going to take this Glamour Doll Eyes pigment in Philadelphia, and it's kind of just this really nice soft red color. And I'm actually going to use this and mix it with a clear gloss. This one is called Nika K, I guess. I've never heard of this brand. I'm not sure if it's a Canadian brand or not, but this was actually sent to me with a few other things from Monroe Makeup 44 or Sarah. So thank you for that. I'm not sure if this is a Canadian brand or not. I've never heard of it, but it's just basically a clear gloss. So I'm just going to take some of that, and I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand, just like this. I'm going to use just a lip brush like this, and I'm going to take some of the Glamour Doll Eyes pigment in Philadelphia, just picking up a little bit with my brush, and then I'm just going to add it into the pigment like this, into the gloss. So you just kind of want to mix it up so that you get a nice color. You can pretty much control the intensity of this color depending on how much color or pigment you add to the gloss. So if you just want something sheer, you add less. If you want something darker, then you would add more. So I'm going to go ahead and take that and add it to my lips. Right, so there we go. We've created our own lip color using just some eyeshadow pigment. You can do this pretty much with any eyeshadow pigment that's, a pigment like this, just a loose shadow, as long as it's safe for your lips. The thing about Glamour Doll Eyes is they actually list it on the back of the eyeshadow, as well as, see right here, it says lip safe and vegan on the bottom. It also says on their website if they're lip safe or vegan as well. So if you want to find out before you purchase the shadows, it'll say it on their website. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'll be doing a review, like a full review on these shadows coming soon, so look out for that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.